Yeah, I had to change something up. I got tired of us both wearing the Ben's Tackle Shack. All right, hello everybody. Daniel Irish from USA Carp Guide here. How's everybody doing? We have a pretty good show, pretty great show tonight. We got Fred and Amber.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish
another
from
episode
USA
of
Carp
the
Guide.
spousal objections series that we're doing in the winter time.
The smartest way to plan your feed strategy.
We
browse ready-to-made mixes
said we
crafted
can't
by
hear you.
expert
I'm
anglers,
hoping that's an
or
old
build
chat.
your own
Hoping
from
you can hear
scratch.
me.
Choose ingredients,
You
set
said no volume
quantities,
before that.
log your results.
But regardless,
With real
Daniel
data
Duke
from your
says, hey,
sessions,
hey.
you'll
Yeah,
know
we got a good
exactly
show.
what
We got
bait to
Fred
use
and
and when.
Amber.
Smarter
Like I said,
prep,
this series
bigger
is
catches,
keeping us,
fewer blanks.
keeping us
Download
afloat,
the Go
keeping
Catch
us
Fish app.
busy, keeping our minds occupied during the winter, while we can't get out here and can't do, some of the things that we love to do. So I appreciate, everybody that gives us their time, not only to come on the show, to be a guest on it, which is very cool, but also you guys that watch every week and, come and chat and hang out with us. Greatly appreciate what you guys do as well. Thank you for giving us your time. Speaking about giving us stuff, we talked to Catch again. So we are going to be seeing some phases of Catch here real soon. I think that's really all I can say is that we're going to be seeing some stuff here real soon. Be excited for this first quarter. I was about to say something that I couldn't. They almost caught me again. Yeah, I'm real excited for this stuff coming in this first quarter. If you're, if you're in the Facebook little community and things like that, pretty much if you're watching this, then you will know when it goes live, pretty much. And real excited for what Catch has going on. They've worked with us very hard in bringing you guys what we need for our app and everything. Is American Carp Anglers. So thank you, Catch. All right, all right.
Hey, somebody's calling in. You want me to put them on?
All right, we have a guest calling into the show, apparently. Let's go ahead and patch him through.
Go ahead, caller. You're number one on the Tonight Show with.
On USA Carp Guide.
Hello. I think we lost him. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Well, we had a caller, everyone. While we figure some of our technical stuff out there for a second, I do want to talk to you guys about bottom feeder baits. We are working on some cool stuff for bottom feeder baits. I'll tell you about this. I'm working on a website for bottom feeder baits so that you guys are able to actually purchase it through a website, and so that you guys don't have to keep calling James Sanders, so that you guys don't have to, message me all the time. I am going to get this website up and running here in the near future. I would like it up and running before the expo so that I can actually, place some orders and send them in through the website on the expo. So that's coming soon. It looks real cool. Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Good luck on the website. You got it. Thank you, Carp Dreamin'. Yeah, I'm working. I'm working pretty hard on it. Actually, it's fun. It's fun to learn something new. I've never built a website. I've never done anything, with the e-commerce side or anything like that. So it's a complete new experience. It's something that I've never done, and it's fun to learn. Uh,
Are you there,
hello?
Mac? We'll try this again. Just have to unmute
Is
yourself and turn your camera back on.
is he there?
Not yet. We might have to go to the other chat.
We're getting sabotaged, everybody. Can you believe
Yeah,
this?
it's insane. We're getting sabotaged.
I told him, as we were doing our testing, we did testing at like 4:30 or 5 o'clock. And everybody was like, yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. But I said, watch, as soon as we go live, something will happen. You guys don't know. You guys don't know the curse.
It's okay.
You're,
Watch this. I'm going to fix it
you're
very
newbies to
quickly.
this.
Oh, come on.
Hello, hello.
There we go. I'm getting it fixed. I'm getting it fixed. Fred's muted. Kenny Mac.
I can hear
is-
on.
Yeah,
Can
there
hear
we
on.
go. There we go.
There we go.
Just can't hear Kenny Mac still.
Daniel, we're waiting on your camera to come back. Max, camera's up.
Oh,
There
because we moved.
go.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yep, we got it fixed though. This is why we have multiple rooms. This is why we've got everything lined out. So we're good to go now.
All right, as I was saying, yeah, so website coming for bottom feeder baits very soon. Still, in the meantime, if you are close to a bait shop, you know, and you want to get it into that bait shop, a little bit more ease of access, please let myself, Kenny Mac, or James Sanders know. Another person that I want to shout out really quick before we go ahead and get into this is RJ and everybody over there at Connecticut Custom Tackle for the fake corn that I love. They have the best, in my opinion, some of the best profiles of the fake corns. I love the pink colors. And then also for your leads, got a good amount of these leads, some 4 ounces, some 6 ounces, and some 3 ounces, I believe, coated in all different colors, all different kinds of coatings. So check out Connecticut Custom Tackle as well. Now, I would like to shut up and let's bring on Kenny Mac and Fred and Amber. How's it going, everybody?
Good.
Kenny's still muted, but I'm good. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
not
on
sure.
Spanish? Like, am I the only one that can't hear Kenny? Or
No, I can't hear him either. Are you? You want to be muted, correct? Mac?
No.
No. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying before the. That's what I was saying. I was trying to tell you before the show started that you were muted.
He said, I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. We can't hear you.
Maybe it's those headphones you're using.
Yeah. Is there a mic on the headphones that you have, sir?
How about now?
Oh,
Yes, I hear you now.
Your
That's
voice is
what it
back.
was.
I love it.
Because I wasn't on mute, and that's what I was trying to say. I'm not on mute. I'm not on mute.
Yeah, we were.
By the 11th time, I was saying, "Oh, hello, everyone." Sorry about that. I'm not very smart, and I don't claim to be. And I tried to be cool with these headphones, and it cost me. So my apologies. Hello, Fred. Hello, Amber.
Hi.
Sorry, Daniel. I love you. Don't beat me up, bro.
No, you're good. It's just funny because you know, during the pre-show, for those of you that don't know, you know, we hang out a little bit in the pre-show, and you know, he was muted, and we were trying to say, "Hey, you're muted. You know, you're muted." And he was talking, and he was talking. He's like, "Yeah, I'm muted. Yeah, I'm muted." You know, saying it. We're like, "Okay, cool." And then the show starts, and you know, we don't hear anything, and then it's like, "Uh oh."
He's got to be messing with us now. He's got.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. I would say there's like this eerie like silence that comes from your camera. When it's
I
actually
know
not.
you're right. I know you're right. But yeah, I plugged that thing in, and then I didn't even put 2 and 2 together until you said something.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be cool, man. Dang. Now I'm gonna take the heat off me and turn it on to Fred real quick. Fred and Amber, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for taking out the time. Could you begin by telling us how you guys got together? How long you been? Just tell us a little bit about yourself, and I know that there's not a lot of people that know who Fred Powers is, but there's some that don't. Maybe let them
Yeah,
know.
right.
You want you can answer. Go ahead.
You go
No,
ahead.
it's on you, Amber. This is all you. This is your show, baby. So if I ask a question, it's for you.
Okay.
Start easy. How long have we been dating?
Almost
Yeah.
5 years.
I mean, that's cool.
And where did you guys meet?
Middle school.
Really?
Man, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
But so now, how long have we known each other? We're like when we first started like talking in middle school.
Almost 12 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so were you guys, you know, did you meet in middle school and you guys were friends and then a relationship came from there? Or did you like meet in middle school and you guys like came back?
He became friends with me to ask one of my other friends out.
Smooth.
That's the way it works sometimes. That's not out of bounds, you know.
Yeah.
You never know.
And then we started dating after he stopped me to fight somebody.
Yeah, the getting with her friend backfired, and she was like, "Oh well, I know somebody who likes you."
You were like, oh,
Oh,
really?
really? Really?
That's pretty intelligent.
Yeah, I got Molly with one of those essentially. I pretty much told her, "Oh, you have a crush on me," and she was like, "Dang, I do have a crush on you." I was like, "Yep, yep, that's what's happening now." So you gotta force them sometimes. They don't know what they want, right? You gotta be like, "Hey, I'm right here."
Yeah, but I did dodge them for years.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
it's
I got her in the end.
it's incredible to me and refreshing, because you see all this, goat hair on how young you guys actually are. And it's interesting to me, how far Fred has pushed his career, being so young. Was he already carping when you met, or did that come afterwards?
Yeah, he started once we started talking, and then he told me in order to date me, you have to get into it. So I sat there watching videos for days.
Okay. Okay, I respect
What
that. That's
else were you
cool.
doing?
I wrote 2 pages of facts.
All different like facts about carp fishing in a book.
Whoa.
She wrote a whole like thing.
That's awesome.
I was like, determination. I like it. Okay.
Yeah. Fred's kind of that guy. He's a mad scientist already, so that fits right to his bill, I think.
Yeah, did he give you
Yeah,
a
but
quiz after?
that was years ago. So.
Sure. And what did you discover that you like best about carp fishing? I wonder.
That I can outfish them.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah, them's fighting
That's our
words.
answer for everything.
Hey, Mr. Producer, do we have that on record? Can we like make a meme out of that somehow? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the all time. That's gonna be a YouTube short, unfortunately now.
When we
But
go
you've done it.
fishing, when we go fishing, she does get the nicer fish.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
That's awesome. I've seen a few of the pics.
That's definitely a
And,
fact. Yeah.
you didn't have one to go next to it most of the time, so I can attest.
When we go fishing, she usually, if it's not bigger, it's more unique or like a fish that I've been like targeting out of like a small body of water. And like I'll catch like 6 fish and she'll just, yeah, I'll take a rod this time, cast the bread out, fish comes up, eats it, she'll set the hook into the fish, fully scaled mirror out of a canal that I've been hunting for like 3 years. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I love you, but like, ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I always tell Molly, the fish like to be caught by a girl a lot more than they like to be caught by ugly old me.
Right? You're like, you're
That's
gentle, they'll put us back.
Daniel, ask a question, man.
Targeting.
Get it.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's a nice fish. Good looking
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah, I've been seeing the water's really low in the canal so you can watch them. I've been just chasing them, and a common will come up. I'll pull it away from the common. Like, no, I want the mirror. And
Yeah. I'll be darned.
So when he's having you watch all these videos, he's having you do a 2-page essay, essentially on what carp are doing, and everything. Does he immediately get you to go out there, and then are you immediately out into it?
No.
Or did you try to resist it? You resisted for a while?
I resisted. I tried to dodge my way out of it to go see my friend instead.
I see.
So once he did, finally get you out there, what was, your first experience like? And then I would like to know, what is one of the most worst memorable experiences that you can remember?
When we did this day session where people came out and I got poison ivy in places I didn't want it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's all
I had
too
to take a
often
bathroom.
the poison
I had to
ivy
take a
story.
bathroom break and didn't go well.
No.
Yep.
Yeah. And the most memorable one was when I caught the common that he couldn't catch. When you caught the common, you couldn't catch.
Which common?
The one in the canals.
The mirror?
The mirror, whatever.
The mirror, yeah. The mirror.
But it was shortly after I went and visited my cousin's grave. So
Nice.
It
Yeah.
was like a little angel on her shoulder, like, hey,
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
hook you up today,
Yeah,
Yeah,
spirit.
little sign.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
And it's cool, that you say that because it does that for us all the time. Even sometimes not catching a fish. Sometimes just going through the motions of setting up our rod pod or setting up our bank sticks and getting our lines out there. It's
That I
real.
can't do.
I'm sorry.
That I can't do. The whole cast in and no.
Well, it's therapeutic, sometimes for us. We like doing it. It's a labor of love, kind of. So, do you see a change in Fred's personality, when he gets to go fishing versus when, maybe he has, life obligations to where, he can't get out there as much as he'd like to?
Yes. When he's
What
stuck in the house for like 3 days at a time, he goes, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. And then when I give him the okay to go fishing, I don't hear from him for 12 hours.
I need the okay to go fishing, right?
I'm not mad at you, brother. Hey,
Yeah.
there's no shame in that game. There is no
Right.
shame in that game. We've got priorities.
Yeah.
Fishing is an absolute luxury and not a right,
But I do
as
it back though. If I go to my friends, I don't answer my phone.
Yeah.
yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
She got her time, I got my time. We're
No,
both doing our thing.
I think it's important,
Yeah.
as somebody that's been in a long-term relationship, it's very true that absence grows the heart fonder. It really, it's true. And so
But
I
I
think,
got him into. I take him bass fishing sometimes.
oh,
Really?
She
man,
makes me go bass fishing. Yeah.
man powers.
Back to the roots. She goes, oh, I don't really want to go for carp today. We always go for carp, but like we can go fishing if we go for bass. Okay.
Wait, I'm confused
Hey,
because
whatever works,
just earlier, I think she mentioned something about not enjoying casting and setting up and tearing down.
Now
You never go
here's the
bass
thing.
fishing?
With the pods and stuff, there's way too many parts for the pod for her to like the pods. Like that's all
And the 12-foot rods. No, I'm good.
Yeah, you can.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, dude, she. How tall are you? Like
4'9".
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna say she's 4'9". Like
Oh,
a
12
6 foot
foot rod.
rod.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna say we're about the same height.
Daniel, that's like me handing you my 13s.
Right. I was gonna say we're
No,
about the
it's
same height.
If I go back to bass, it just brings back my memories from when I was a kid. So
Yeah.
Hey, we all got something that trips our trigger. I'm just kidding. Heck, even Daniel gave me a ride in
I got him.
2025, and I get bored, especially in the mornings and evenings, and I'll throw a couple out there. I'm not as good as he is, but I'm gonna try it.
like when it comes to the 9-foot rods or the other ones, I have to put it on my leg to cast.
I see.
Yeah, she has to like have the butt of her rod like touching her knee almost.
Yeah.
When she's casting normal because it's just there's like 2.5 foot of like section on my 12s. It's like
Right.
yeah. From the bottom of her hand to her knee is like maybe a foot.
Yeah, we don't notice it because it comes second nature after a while. But if you play it back, we struggle too. We
Yeah,
struggle.
because he's like, you want to try casting? I was like, sure. Nope. I chucked the rod and almost lost the rod.
Yeah. We've all been there.
She's
Yeah,
had
we
some
sure
good
have.
casts though. Like every once in a while she'll be like, "Oh, let me cast," and okay, like let's more. I'm not gonna force her to do it. It's not how you get. Like she likes to learn when she wants to learn. So when she wants to cast, yeah, give it a shot. And
Yeah.
she's getting better. She's getting better.
I
Don't
like
let her talk herself down.
I like what you said there about, you're not gonna force her, she's gonna learn what she wants to learn. And
Yeah.
Cartman in the chat, he would like to know, do you balance the relationship and how do you balance the relationship? And also, Amber, do you also pursue, your passions? Because Fred, we see Fred pursuing things like that. And yeah, what are some of your passions that you also
Like
I had a passion, but I had to put it to a side. I wanted to become a teacher, but I had to put it for aside right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have medical issues that I had to focus on.
I see.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
But the way we balance the relationship is I come to Nashua 1 week and then go home 1 week. So he does 1 week go fishing. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when I'm there, you're staying home for 3 to 4 days, and then you can go.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Because you complain that I don't spend time with you when we first started dating because I was always working or I was always with my best friend. Now I'm not working. Now you can deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I have a question. What is the most valuable thing on earth?
My mom.
Time.
Oh.
Time is the most valuable thing on earth. So you keep a hold of that, boy, and you take your time because it is the most valuable thing on earth. I ain't mad at you.
Mm-mm.
And I think the audience will agree too, especially all the ones that have a significant other. It's so important. And Fred,
Like, don't get me wrong. I'll go out day fishing with him, but you have
sure.
a time limit.
No, yeah, sure. I get it.
Because he wants me up by 7 a.m. No, thank you.
Yeah.
It's
See,
tough. Yeah.
I think Fred and I might share that when when we're going fishing, it's like, hey, we're going fishing. I'm unfortunately not making it easy for my I'm not making it easy for Molly when I go fish. I assume you're not making it easy for Amber. And it's like yeah. So I'm like, hey, I'm going now. If you're not ready
No,
right
there's
now,
times
you're getting
where
left.
there's times where he won't tell me we're going. And we'll go to bed and he goes, oh, we have to get up at 7 o'clock. And I'm like, why? It's Saturday. He goes, oh, we're going fishing. Okay.
Of course.
Molly would tell me to kick rocks.
Yeah, Daniel's going to get beat up. That's what's going to happen to Daniel. Next Tuesday, Daniel. We're going to get on the podcast, and Daniel's going to have an eye looking like this right here. And it's going to be from Molly. He keeps up his little mess. So y'all better be careful.
There's been a few times where it's like, I'm like, all right, we're gonna go out early, and I bring a cot and I put the cot in the back of my car.
I'll sleep in the car.
Just let her sleep in the car for a few hours.
Yeah.
When we did that day session, when we met everybody, I slept in the car for 3 hours.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about it, Amber?
When we go home.
Oh, no.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now, hates fishing.
I don't mind it, but if you have me out there for 12 hours, we're gonna have a problem.
Oh, okay. So, what's your favorite part about when we're fishing, though? Not like
when I outfish you.
No, like the.
Oh, when I catch the bigger fish.
There you go. That's a big prize. That's awesome.
Big fish girl. Okay, she don't care about numbers. I guess she just wants to catch a big one.
Or I almost break my PB, which I only did once.
Yeah. I'm the same, Amber. I want one fish. You guys can have them all. I want one. And there are times where Fred goes back and forth with that, especially when he's species hunting. He wants one fish, that one that he's after. So I get it.
Yeah, every time he goes for a target fish, I just have a feeling when he tells me to reel it in, I'm gonna get it. It's happened twice. So.
Yep.
It happened in Boston. It happened in.
And you're spot blowing. You're good. Boston's huge. I was just playing. It happened in Boston. It happened at a different spot that we won't name.
Yeah, you had to cut that off quick.
I didn't know where that was going to lead.
We're in state.
Huh?
We're going out of state this year.
Yeah.
Hey, you will go to Mass. That's out of state.
No, I won't go out of New Hampshire or Mass. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I could show you some pictures of Dale Hollow. Might change your mind. But what do you think about all the gear that it takes to be a carp angler?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of names to remember, and it boggles my mind how he remembers everything. When he tells me,
I like that.
Like if we're on the bank and he goes, "Oh, give me this," it's like, what is that?
Yeah, just so you know, he's one of the best at it too. So
yeah.
He's like his rig, and he's like, "Oh, give me this," and it's like, huh?
You got any more, Daniel, or I'll fire away until I'm blue in the face. I need you to speak.
I also would like to know, as we're talking about the gear and stuff like that, he's got a whole bunch of it. After he catches, during a session, is he bringing that gear back home and is it stinking up, a car, a garage, a room, anything like that?
The car, yes, and his carp room, yes. That when I just clean the house, I have to shut the door. I can't go in there. I just can't.
Yeah. When he's when Fred's preparing like pre-bait for a swim and stuff like
Oh
that.
no, no, no.
No, not at all. Nothing.
You don't like that. She doesn't like that. She hates it when
I hate when the squid. If there's squid, I'm gone.
Squid and crab, man. I got
I'm
to put up.
gone.
When I used to make all the pop-ups, it was she used to help me make them, and I
move them, write the labels, and it just.
If it was squid, I'd be like, all right, here, write the label, and you can put them in there. But I'm gonna go outside and flavor it up, so you don't have to deal with the smell.
Yeah, Daniel will do all that in the houseboat.
And then he asks me to help him clean his carp room, and it's just like, no.
Yeah, I'll pass
I'll
on that.
sweep it once you clean and organize and freshen it. I'll sweep, but other than that, no.
You got like 10 mats and like 15 nets and like all these different stuff, and just oh yeah, that net's like, oh, that one's ripping and stuff, so I'm just gonna use this one, and then you forget about it, and you're like, dang, what's this stuck to the floor?
Yeah. And we walk into those types of rooms though, and we, it might sound gross to a lot of people, but we enjoy that smell.
You're so used to it. That's why you can't smell it.
Yeah. I walk in, I'm like, "Ooh, you had a good session, huh?"
Yeah, smell success.
Yes, my wife walks into the kitchen shed, and she's like, "Another buck."
Yeah, literally, yeah.
When I get in his car after he has a session, I can't. I have to sit there and look out the window. I just can't.
Could you imagine a carper getting in next to him though, and taking a sniff and going, "Dang, you did good."
Right.
Like, imagine if I was doing like an Uber and I had all my gear in the back and pick up another carper. They get in, they look over me like, dude, you gotta hook it up with the spot.
Yeah. So what about your favorite smells? Is there any of the fruity type smells or any of the baits that he uses that you enjoy?
I don't remember the name.
Tell me, explain to me.
I don't like pineapple.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't care for it much. I don't use a lot of pineapple anymore. Does he have you smell his baits?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone, I bet.
The maple.
I love the maple.
She likes the maple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like the banana.
Tutti frutti.
Yeah, like the fruity, like the tutti fruity. Yeah, that was she likes. She likes the
NS1
citrus. Like she doesn't know them off the top, the names off the top of her head.
Sure.
Yeah, I can remember, hey, smell that one. Smell it. She's like, oh, she doesn't make a weird face,
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't let
people
walk up to me no more and say, "Smell this." I'm done.
No, I have to. When he does that, I have to ask him what the heck I'm smelling before I do anything.
Yeah, because it's important.
I don't. After the whole squid thing, I don't.
Oh, you know what I did the first time that I showed her that squids, and I said, "Here, smell this." She goes,
Yeah.
Almost throws up.
Yeah, that's why Molly just looks at me and scrunches up her face. She goes, "No." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're right. It's my fault." But you said started talking and dating Fred, as he was getting into carp fishing and things like that. How have you seen a change in Fred? Maybe in his personality, the way that he carries himself.
He's a lot calmer when he's fishing.
Sure, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, you're right.
And then the other change I saw was he's been sponsored a lot, which I'm proud of.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not just fishing by himself. He's out with his buddies. He's out with his dad. He's more advanced into it.
Yeah, he's I've only been in the community, for around 2.5, 3-ish years. And Fred is a cornerstone out there, It seems like everybody knows Fred Powers, and it's very, very cool.
When it comes to my family, they want the sponsoring clothing. They want to know what he's doing. They want to know where he's at. They want to go out. And it's like, you're so more into this than I am.
They're like, well, you don't want to talk to me, and now Fred comes along. You're like, let's go fishing.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of angling next to him and his father, and I really appreciated that session. I really appreciated getting to know him, because we talk, and Fred and I have been pals for a while. But there's nothing like being right next to your boy. You know what I mean? There's nothing like breaking bread and feeling each other's heart out. And I had a good time. He has an exceptional father.
Yes,
I still have the net hat. I talk about it all the time
Yeah.
on the houseboat, and there are times I use that daggone thing, man. You go outside, especially when spring's hitting real strong. You go out and man, you'll get mugged out there. It
Oh,
won't take very long, and I put that little thing on, and I can handle my business and get done and get back in there. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
when I said, "Hey, please."
He loves getting these little trinkets like that, and I love it because I'll get home and he'll be like, look at this, and like
Yeah.
pull this thing out, like, dude, where did you find that? Like, well, you're awesome.
Yeah.
You know? And he pulled.
Yeah.
There's one that blew my mind. He pulled out this huge like Coleman like cooking table. It has like a little sink, a little stand to like put everything. He's like, oh yeah, customers throwing it out.
yeah.
And,
If his like anybody gets rid of anything, he comes home with it, and he goes up when we go out overnighting or we do trips. We got this. It's like, how many more do you need?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a neat fella, man. I enjoyed the conversation. I enjoyed the company.
I love his dad. Like when we all go fishing together, his dad finds it funny where I can't cast the rod, and it's like I'm tiny, but he does support me. He's like, "You're doing good. You're trying," and it's like,
Yeah.
that's what I could do.
Yeah, he's encouraging, I'm sure.
Yes.
yeah, that's one thing my dad definitely is. He's always trying to
He's always one trying to convince me to go out, and it's like,
pick
yeah.
people up, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, let's go out fishing. It's like, nah, not today.
What kind of food you guys eat when you're on? Do you do the camp food, or you do what? How does that go about eating? Do
I
you
don't
get?
know. So
Yeah, so now here's the thing, right? I've been like slowly working because she's never really done the whole camping scene, you know, and like we don't Nashville isn't really nice, you know. It's not. I'm not gonna take her out here somewhere. Or I might have to shoot some homeless.
I'll go
country,
camping unless
you
it's.
know?
I'll go camping when it's in a camper, but I won't do it.
So like, it's like she hasn't really experienced the whole overnight scene. But I plan to change that this year. Take her like up northern Vermont, like really nice areas where
Yeah.
it's just or like rent a little Airbnb with like a couple like.
There has to be an actual bathroom.
After the
I
poison
get it.
ivy experience, she's like traumatized.
I get it.
It's fair.
I say I completely respectable. You know, you're a woman, you want your bathroom. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we hear the poison ivy story?
Uh-uh.
I can tell it. I can tell it in a respectful way.
Go ahead.
So it was like it wasn't our first time fishing, but it was like a really good session that I was having at this spot that like
It was a big meetup thing.
Oh, it was that one?
Yup.
I thought that you got poison
No,
ivy.
it was a big meetup thing. When I said I need to go to the bathroom, he said I can't leave right now. Go right there.
Oh, okay. I was misunderstanding about it. Okay. So
And there was no girls.
So there was a time before that, like, I, showed her an area she could go do her business or whatever, right? So she went over there, and props to her for even being down to do this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some women wouldn't even go to the bathroom in the woods, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
she goes to do her business, and the first time it was fine, right? But then this time it's later into spring, and now everything is growing in, and it just. Long story short, it didn't go as planned, and she got poison ivy on her thighs, and
Yeah.
when it, on her hands now, and it was on her stomach, and it was so bad. It was a mix of poison ivy and poison sumac, and it was like the calamine lotion, and like it was bad.
But I loved his dad because he bought me a portable toilet.
Yeah,
Nice.
There you go.
I can tell you this, Amber. I can tell you, you are not alone. There's dozens of those stories.
It only bothered me because I never had it that bad before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I go home, I have dogs, and they're jumping on me, so
Oh,
they're like
no.
breaking it open, and it's like,
Yeah.
what is so itchy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is irritating.
That I felt bad for my mom because she had to go to the CVS to buy a bunch of stuff like lotion, powder, everything possible.
First real experience of poison.
I had it for like almost a month.
Yeah, it's bad.
Because if I have it, I can't stop scratching it.
Yeah.
So it won't heal. Then it'll just keep spreading.
Yep.
And like, not to mention, if I get poison ivy, I get a little bit.
Stay away from them.
I get a little bit on my leg. I come home, I shower, clean it off.
I get it.
Take care of it. Next day, boom, it's on her. And I'm like, what? You didn't even go do the plant?
Wow. Yeah, my son was like that. He couldn't even be within 100 yards of it. Or if somebody had it, he would get it. He was super sensitive as well. So I've been around that.
Like, don't get me wrong, I never knew what it was before. So I thought it was like allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Or something.
But I had hives before, so I was like, oh, okay, change my body wash. I changed my body wash. It's not hives. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Right.
I called him. I was like, what did you give me?
I'm clean.
Yeah, that could be scary at the time, right?
Yeah, I can see anxiety coming in. Yeah. Not having a cool.
I mean,
especially if this is early into your relationship.
No, this was like what?
This was our 2 years. It was our 2-year anniversary to be exact.
Yeah, it was 2 years.
Happy anniversary to me.
We are so much alike. We take them fishing on the anniversary, huh? For the first, I think the
That's
first.
That's how he asked me out.
Yeah. Yep. The first, I think the first 3-year anniversaries with Molly, we went fishing.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you and Daniel, Fred.
No, on April 4th, 2021, we went fishing. He goes, all right, you're my girlfriend now. It's like, oh, okay.
Yep. She caught some good fish that session. That was the session I thought that she was talking about with the poison ivy.
Nope.
But no, I guess not.
Yeah. I see. And then after she caught a few fish, well, after first she did the essays, and then she caught a few fish. Well, okay, you're legit. You can be my girlfriend.
Yeah. I want to make sure that she was. Well, the thing is, it's like, I'm already doing this, dude. You know what I mean? I'm doing this regardless, right? So it's like, I don't want to ruin her life and have her get into something that she's really not wanting to get into.
That's a great point. That's a really good point.
Don't get me wrong. I've been fishing before with my Uncle Brian, with my grandpa, with my dad, but that was for bass.
Yeah.
Right.
But after everybody went their ways, I didn't fish for years. So him like, oh, you gotta learn how to fish again. I was like, oh, freak me.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not gonna have her change her passion, so I don't expect her to have me change mine, you know. So it's like when she was getting into this, I was like, all right, you know, if she's down to do this and like, you know, she feels comfortable doing this, then like, you know, just because she likes me doesn't mean that she likes my passion.
Amen.
Exactly.
No, you're a good man, Red Powers.
Don't get me wrong. In the beginning, I did not like it at all. I didn't.
Yeah.
But once I started to like understand the types, the joy of it, yeah, I liked it, but I don't go out as much.
Sure. Yeah. Amber, let me ask you this, because this is supposed to be about Fred, yeah?
Okay.
Give me the most embarrassing that Fred has done to himself. Give where Fred was embarrassed, not you, not his dad. What embarrassed Fred the most?
When he dropped his phone in the water.
Oh man, that stinks.
I've seen that one
he was trying to go in to do a video, and I said, "Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!" He goes, "I'm fine," and here goes the phone.
Boom.
No.
Would you slip on a rock, Fred, or just lost the handle?
Was that when we were behind the bus place?
Yep.
Yeah. So that spot, it's like it's like a setback that comes in off the river, and you got like these big stones.
And he slipped down.
And like, you know, you kind of got to go down each stone.
Yeah.
And phone comes out of the pocket, and it slides down, continues going right into the water. I got it back, but like, it was just one of those dumb moments where I was like, wow.
So every time we go out now, he's like, here's my phone.
There hasn't been that many moments even that I can think of that were like really embarrassing when we were fishing. Like,
you don't have the embarrassing ones.
Yeah, a lot of things happen to her that are embarrassing, honestly. Yeah. She's a little clumsy one though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I can
K-Mac. I've seen
recall. I can recall
glasses
when
and
you fell off
phones.
the dock.
I have a Fred story. I have a Fred story.
Yeah, I
So
know what this is. I know what this
I
is.
show I show up to fish with them boys, and we get all set up, and I got there a little late, and I didn't bring anything with me, and so I'm totally reliant on them guys, and let them pick the spots. I'll say it again. I really wasn't there to fish. I really was there to
To just hang
socialize.
out and talk to the boys.
And if I could catch a daggone fish, oh my God, what a bonus! Which happened. I most certainly got me a 20-pounder
Yep.
when I was there, and so I'm super super happy. But the links them boys will go through to get to the water. I'm just too fat and old for that stuff. It's like Austin said the other day, man. If you don't pull up and drop the damn tailgate and we're fishing, yeah, I'll catch up to you in a minute. I'll get there, but it ain't gonna be right now. And they caught a fish, and they went out to land this fish, and I exaggerate none, but Fred should have been an NFL running back because he walked across this mud, and each step took him up to his knees, and he hopped through the mud with the damn net. I'm telling you, I couldn't have made it 3 feet, and he went out 30 yards, netted the fish, and brought it back
He
in.
come home
And
like
I
that.
was like,
He came home. I was like, "What happened?" He goes, "Oh, nothing happened to me."
this can't be true.
Especially when you're covered in mud. Yeah.
Covered, absolutely covered. And so I said, fellas, I'm not going to be real good at that. In fact, I can't believe you're doing that. There's a Home Depot down the way. I'm gonna buy some plywood and I'm gonna set it across there, and we were good to go after that. And the fat boy could get down there and kind of
Yeah, I
handle
don't do
business.
that. I don't do that.
It's too much, Amber. It was too much for me.
Yeah, I don't go that far.
If I was young as them boys, I was pretty rambunctious too, and I was super proud of it. And then the other thing is, I want to thank you, Fred. You took meticulous care of me, brother. Meticulous care, and I just so appreciate your hospitality, and I appreciate that session. I'm super glad I went. But yeah, it was quite the sight. And then Fred leaves, and his dad puts one on, and it's a good one. It's a real good one, and it gets hung up. Fred told us about the trees before he left. He told us, what was going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. His dad couldn't get down there, so he hands me the rod, and I get down there, and I'm running, and I've got the fish on play, and it goes right where Fred told me it would go, and I was too apprehensive to jerk it this way. I was using somebody else's equipment. I didn't want to let him down, and so if it was my stuff, I would have been uber aggressive. But it was just that moment in time that had me on reserve, and it cost me the fish. I ended up getting the fish, and so we had to tell Fred when he got back. Yeah, we had probably a boardfish, 40-pound, and it got off. So it was an exciting time, and I appreciate that time. But I hated that fish got off.
Dude, that spot was ridiculous. Daniel, let me tell you about that spot real quick before we move on. Right, that spot. Right, Mark. There's my buddy Mark and Kenny. They show up to the spot. And Mark can bait in the spot, and Kenny gets there, and they test fish it. They got a couple fish, and then like the water went down a little bit. And now the whole thing is like 3 feet deep out in front of us. Besides one nice little channel, you got 500 boats docking up in front of you, and people
hilarious.
People getting out and swimming right next to where my rigs are, and I was yelling at people, and
I'm using pop-ups. Watch out.
Yeah, I mean, not everybody's fault. Nobody knew the water was going to drop.
Yeah. No. In fact, when I show up, like you said, Mark and I showed up first. Mark kind of showed me what's up. And he was like, "Man, I like to fish like kind of out in the middle where the channel is. We can't reach the other side where we really need to be on the depth there." I said, "That's all right. I can send it pretty good, man. I'm a 100-yard guy. I can get 100 yards, accurately." And
Mhm.
he's okay, cool. That's all you need, blah blah blah. So I cast this booger, and it goes out, and I hear, I said, "Mark, did you hear that?" And he said, "What?" I said, "Did you hear my lead go in?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" I said, "Well, it sounded like it hit the damn bottom as soon as it hit the water." He said, "Well, yeah, it's probably a little shallow out there, but he should be all right." I bring it back in.
Yeah.
I do it again. Man, that's real shallow, Mark. And so I bring it in a little closer, and I'm exhausted, jet lagged, the whole 9 yards. And so I go to bed, right? When I wake up, it's daylight out, and I come out of my bivvy, and there's literally 50 boats surrounding my trap.
Oh God.
Right on top of my trap. And then I'm looking out there, and I'm going, this is odd. And as I'm opening my eyes, the lady gets out of the boat, and that water is knee high, and she's literally walking towards my trap.
Watch out!
Oh,
Don't
wow.
step on that.
The Lord's damn truth. I'm bringing my stuff in.
That's how he is when people come riding over his stuff. He gets mad and he reels it all back in and tells him to move, and then he casts it back up.
Well, what we discovered, though, in their defense, the water's for everybody, and I want to share it. Bass anglers, crappie anglers, swimmers, it was a holiday weekend.
Oh,
And apparently they put it down low on purpose, and we didn't know,
Yeah.
And then I think Fred figured it out, or your dad did, and said, "Here's what happened." They dammed up the water or whatever, let it release out or whatever, and they dropped it down another 2 feet. When I cast it out, I was at least at 4 feet. But when I woke up, I was in 2 foot of water. Kid you not.
Yeah,
We caught fish.
I'm sure you remember that one guy. He's out probably 150 yards or whatever, and I tell him like, dude, you're set up right behind where I'm fishing. You can't cast this far. Really?
That was yeah.
Famous last words.
He casted it out. He had probably another 15 yards to spare of what the man was talking about.
How did that not hurt your guys' shoulders? Is all the casting that would kill my shoulders?
It does.
Yeah, I'm not that good at it, Amber, so I'm not going to even try to, because I'm all muscle.
I'm not good at it either, so it's okay.
It's all
No,
about leverage.
It's all in the
being,
muscles, dude.
It's-
The shoulder.
If that was the case, I would probably go a couple 100 yards, but it's a technique thing. Like Kerry Wright is, 140 pounds. Well,
You've got to
probably
get the preload.
he's probably 170 now, but
you can't just bring
him and my son-in-law are smaller guys, and they can probably do 140, 150 accurately, and that's a long way to be accurate.
I can do a bass pole.
A lot of people don't realize like 150 yards is an insane gap.
Dude, 150 yards is very, very far.
Like
Very
I
far.
sometimes like I've had people question that like I can even cast a pack ball 150 yards until I did like I done it on video, cast the pack ball, clip up, reel in, wrap up, 152 yards. It's like, I don't know. There's no other way to prove it really, unless you want to come out and watch me.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can match that effort, Fred. I really don't. I don't know that I concentrate on trying, but I do have a good grasp on the yardage, and I'm probably 100,
Realistically, all these fish, 100 yards is all you need, bro.
Yeah. It depends on the swim. Out at Dell, there are areas where if you can get 150, 175, you'd be better off.
Trap number 8. Oh yeah.
Trap number 8's a really long way.
Yeah, at that point, bait boat, buddy. Bait boat or kayak.
That's what we do to reach those areas. Hell, I don't even cast anymore. My lazy ass.
I think that once I get her going on the bait boat, she figures it out. I think she'll like it because it's like a little RC toy. She can rip it around.
You would.
It's fun. It's fun. We have fun on the houseboat. We put our rigs
try
out.
to keep myself away from certain things because if I break them, I don't have the money to replace them.
Get it. Those things are fairly expensive, but I think you'd be really good at the controls. Daniel does all the easy work when we're on the boat. You know, he
Yeah.
loads, picks it out of the water, puts it in the water. I do the hard stuff, and I control it. You know, so that's what you would be
Yeah.
doing, and
the
it's
hard
rather
stuff.
empowering, Amber. It's kind of empowering.
You hear that,
So,
Fred? We get to do the easy stuff, you know, the
Right?
making of the bait, the loading of the bait, the turning the boat on, the pulling
yeah,
the boat out, the putting it in the water, you know, the
yeah,
easy
it
stuff.
leaves me with all the hard stuff. That's
Dude,
what
Yeah,
happens.
they got to turn
you
the
like the
remote on.
autopilot and stuff, and you can just
Right.
like hit a button. Trap 6, click, put the controller down. Like, so
Right.
It's tough.
Yeah,
It's
go
tough.
inside and go look at the phone, go see who's caught what. Yeah, yeah,
Daniel, the
Yeah.
boat's back.
yeah. And then, oh, did it drop? Yeah.
Nah.
Does a question that I've been wanting to ask is, does Fred bring things home from his sessions? You know, does he go out there and does he see stuff and he's like, oh, I'm
When
gonna
he
bring
does,
this back with
I'm
me.
not here. So thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. But when I am here, I tell him, if you do, I'm gonna go eat somewhere else because I just can't.
Do you mean like food, or do you mean like just like pets and stuff, like
Anything.
rocks or whatever?
Well, I mean, a
Came
good
home one
catfish.
day.
Oh, I know we'll take a catfish home every now and again and eat it up, or you know,
No, the one time he came back with like a. Don't get me wrong. Every other person I've been with never had animals in their house ever.
Mhm.
And when he comes home with a frog, and I'm like, dude, how many more do you need?
Frogs, crayfish,
fish, shiners. I'm like, dude, why?
Okay, so what's the weirdest thing that he's brought home in that category then?
The crayfish.
The crayfish,
crayfish,
really? That's
okay.
the weirdest thing for you?
No idea what it was when you first showed it to me. I thought it was a freaking spider or something.
Huh.
Because you didn't tell me what it was. You're like, oh, look what this is. And you showed me, and I was like, oh, what the hell is that? The cockroaches.
Cockroaches. Whoa.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So I have a Savannah monitor, right?
Mm.
And I breed cockroaches so I can feed them to the Savannah monitor, so I don't have to spend like $20 every week on cockroaches.
Wow.
that makes sense. How is he with all his
Yeah,
amphibians?
and then when he buys them, he has me hold the bag, and it makes my body itch. No. What I've known from his dad, that's a bad bug. So
What now?
She said what she's known like from my dad, like what my dad told her is cockroaches are not good bugs, which is obviously true.
Yeah.
But different kinds of cockroaches. These are like dubia roaches, not
Yeah,
like
I know what you meant.
never in
Yeah.
my brain. Dad said cockroaches are bad.
I'm with you. A roach is a roach is a roach. Keep me away from these cockroaches.
That's not necessarily true, bro. Roach is not a roach. I mean,
Yeah. When he
I've been through
opens the tote where they're living, I just sit in the bedroom because I just can't. I scrunch up and I'm like, yeah, no.
As the resident pest control expert, a roach is not a roach is not a roach.
Okay.
100%.
My dad
I'll
works for
squish it like
Terminex
they are.
he's worked for Terminex for over 20 years. Yeah, yeah. He knows bugs.
If I see a bug and I don't know what it is, I tell his dad, I'm like, what is this? Bad or good? Because I don't know what it is.
Amber, how obsessed is he with his amphibians, with his fish tanks and his
very obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tells me I have that obsession with books and puzzles, which, don't get me wrong, that my obsession's not that bad, but his is worse than mine.
I'll have to send you some videos of my tank when I get
He
my
has a
pea
whole-
puffers in.
Where
Yeah,
his
you two are
room's
gonna-
located, he has a other door, and if you open that door, it's frogs, fish, lizard thingy. Bunch of things. And when I clean the room, I don't even touch this room. I don't touch it. I'm just like, this is your room. This is your spot. You want to clean it? You'll clean it. And he tells me, help me clean this. No. Help me build this. No.
You walk into the room. There's like a 200-gallon fish tank with koi. There's like 2 different 100-gallon ponds with like turtles and frogs.
A snapping turtle.
That's awesome, though.
A bunch of different.
I don't mind. Like if he comes home from his fishing trips and he texts me, I have a new pet. It's like already figured. And then when I come back to Nashville, when he's back, and he goes, "Look what I got!" I was like, "You already told me. I already had it. I already expected a new pet. I already expected a new tank. I already expected new this. But you won't sit there and buy useful things.
Yeah.
You won't sit there and buy me a puzzle. You won't buy
I
me.
knew she was gonna say that. I was like,
You won't buy me a book. You won't buy something we can do. You will just sit there and buy fish."
as we have
Do
you ask?
45 puzzles.
Those were from a family friend. Those weren't really bought from.
Ooh.
Those were actually brought. Those were exchanged to me. Those weren't actually spent on.
Spent on, yeah.
What kind of puzzles you like?
All of them. I just did. Last year, I finished a 2,000-piece Disney puzzle by myself.
I see.
Really? That's
Yeah,
cool.
I can sit there and do them for days. I can color. I can do whatever. But when he comes home with animals, it's like, then where's my gift?
Yeah.
I did
Carry
see.
more.
He pick and he tells me no.
That's terrible, Fred. That's terrible.
Listen, there's conflict of interest with that because like if when my lizard gets big enough, it's gonna want to eat the guinea pig, and then I'm not gonna waste money on a guinea pig.
Well, that's the end of our show.
He said there's conflict of interest there. He said no, she's biased about the puzzles. I think maybe for every 3 reptiles or amphibians that you bring home, maybe 1 puzzle. How about that? Maybe we need to work out like a per diem deal there, you know? There you go. Yeah, I'm fighting for the puzzles. I got you.
We're going to unionize. Don't worry.
Yeah, at my house, I'll have the dogs. Your house is the fish. But, like, where's mine?
Right.
Yeah.
And see, that's important. I'm glad that you said that because that's something that, I've had to realize. I'm in a 5-year
Like, I don't want
relationship
a
as
frog.
well.
I don't want a turtle.
Right. Molly doesn't want to be a carper. She doesn't want to go out there and fish and sleep in a bivvy, She doesn't want to do that stuff. So I have to, slow down sometimes and be like, okay, what do you want?
Okay, you know what's fair? You told me I had to sacrifice you going fishing. So you can sacrifice getting me something.
A guinea pig.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Fred, unfortunately, it is
That's
true.
kind of fair. I'm trying to teach that crap to Daniel, too. He just...
Yeah.
Daniel likes to run his mouth to Molly, though. I don't know if you guys seen Molly, but Molly will beat his butt, man.
She will.
Did you just say Daniel runs his mouth?
I
he
did.
says yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. You want me to do that now?
I just won't talk to him.
Yeah, I get
it. For a little bit.
I get it. I'm not gonna lie. I wish my wife would do that, sort of.
Just not talk to you for a little bit.
I wish that's the way she
Can I tell you guys about the story about me falling off a dock?
Sure. Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
We went fishing with one of his buddies. I forget what buddy it was, but we were fishing with Joey. And I was stupid because there was 3. What are they called? The rod pods. The rod pods up, and he's like, "Oh, give me the bait bucket." So I'm walking over with the bait bucket. I'm tripped. I walked into one rod pod, then walked into another, and he's like, "Be careful, be careful." I said, "Oh, okay." And I trip off a dock, fully clothed, with my phone.
Oh no.
And I'm holding my hands out like this for help, and he goes, "Yeah, sure." And he sees me falling. He goes, "Oh, no, let you go."
Now, I grabbed her hands, and I was starting to go. And I was like, I'm not going in the water with you. I'll let her go.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's too good you some internet fame, Fred.
Yeah.
How
And
deep
I get out of the water, and he's like, "You okay?" I was like, "I just want to go home."
How deep was it?
It wasn't deep at all, but like when it comes to my phone, we have problems.
Yeah, that stinks.
And that hit the water with my phone.
In Fred's defense, you wasn't making it back up. He had a shot, so I can
I was sitting there and I was like, do I fall in 3 feet of water with her, or do I just grab the bait bucket and then still have pack bait for the day?
Take the bait bucket.
Because if that goes in the water, then we don't have pack bait and we have to leave.
No, if she falls in, then she gets
that
to
is
sit
so funny.
and I get to fish.
Instead of walking up the dock, I climbed up the dock and cut my knee.
It was summer. Okay. She was warm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We're good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey,
you
warm.
at least he didn't, put his foot on your head and keep you under for a couple more seconds or anything like that. You know,
one
he was
more
helping
time
you.
here.
That's funny.
There's some
Well,
of your dirt you wanted.
I can't thank you guys enough. It's been a pleasure for you guys being on. Our time's coming to an end, but
Yeah,
man,
thank
you guys
you.
been a pleasure. Lots of laughs. Fred, I love you, man. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for
Thank you very
leading the
much.
way for Carpers and doing all that you do. Amber, thank you for supporting him and being the special human being you are.
Yeah.
I've
I
got
have
a,
to work on dating them.
yeah.
Is how I see it.
I personally have to log off, so I'm gonna wave my goodbye. I'm gonna let the boys finish up, and I'm gonna get to my family duties. See you
All right.
now.
Have a good night, Max.
Have a good night.
Bye, Kenny.
Bye bye now.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. They were a blast. I do want to end with a couple words from our sponsors. Don't forget that we do have the New England Carp Expo. Oh,
I'm back in, I think. Are we done? Are we, is this still going or what's going on?
yeah, I was gonna say we could chill out for we could ask a couple more questions.
Yeah.
We were, right towards the end of there. We usually run until about 8 o'clock, but
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for coming on. And where can people find you at, Fred? Because you are, as we were talked about earlier, you are a cornerstone, of the Northeast carp, the entire scene. When I went to New York for the Ed French Open, you welcomed me with open arms. You came up to me, you're like, "Hey, what's up? Here's what's going on. Here, meet some of these people. Here's how this happens." So you are a beacon for the community. You're always going out there and showing new people how to fish, always answering questions online, really going above and beyond for the community. And I just want to, thank you for that. It means a lot, and if there's anything, that you want to say out there to the people before we do leave, go ahead.
Well, I mean, you can always find me on Facebook, just Fred Powers, and I got a couple accounts out there. Some of them have been like hacked or whatever, right? It
There's
happens.
pictures of him holding a carp
Yeah,
with his head facing down.
Yeah, it's ice fishing though.
Yeah.
It's like this. It's
No.
this picture. Hold on.
Not too many carp guys out there ice fishing carp pictures right now. So
It's this picture.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, man, beautiful. And you guys are killing it out there.
Yeah,
That's when he went fishing the other day.
yeah, that was an insane day, dude. We had six fish on the ice, and we lost the same amount. So we had 12 bites ice fishing for carp. Insane.
Yeah, that's more than I get sometimes here during the spring.
Same, yeah. So and for the community, the carp community, I mean, just keep spreading the love, and ask questions, and don't be scared to just get out and do your thing. If somebody has a question, most of you, ask, and if somebody doesn't want to give you the answer, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Just don't be scared. Just get out there and do it, and just keep promoting the love and the carp care, and this sport will just be an everlasting thing and just grow up into something amazing, more than what it already is.
Cool. And Amber, do you have anything to say, for any of the other spouses, significant others out there, that
Always outfish the men.
You knew that answer quick.
Yeah. I will say, even though no matter how happy he is, because he is genuinely happy that you catch the fish, he is
But he gets
still
mad when I
annoyed.
outfish him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because I'm the same way. I'm genuinely happy that people are catching fish. I genuinely am happy, but also I need to catch these fish. That's what I am. I'm a carp angler. What is going on? Yeah, I get it. So
I just go there to read my book. That's all I go there for usually, and then it's like 2 hours in, I'm already outfished again.
Yeah.
Talking now,
Crazy.
Kenny gets off. She's nervous.
Well, thank you guys very much for your time tonight. I'm gonna wrap up the show here. Talk about the will you be at the New England Expo?
Yes.
Yeah, nudge, nudge. Yes, yes.
No choice.
No, this is how we're doing it. She's gonna go the first day, so she'll be there the first day. And if she feels comfortable, she's like, "Yeah, I like this vibe." Then she's gonna go the next day or whatever. If she's
She'll
like,
be hanging out with Dave's wife Jody.
yes,
Awesome.
that we would Jody.
Awesome.
It's Dad.
There you go. And if you get overwhelmed, you could always find, one of our booths and we'll chill out, we'll sit, or find Fred wherever Fred is, and just know whatever happens,
I've done these big events before. I never done the whole going out of state, the whole thing out.
You'll see Amber there because you're gonna be your booth's gonna be right. You'll be like, from what I was looking at, I think it's gonna be like your booth. Like there'll be some people next to you, but your booth, then Dave, then
us.
then Carpy Commando. So we
Okay,
kind of
cool.
that same little strip there, so we'll be able to chat it up,
Yeah, like I said,
But
if you see any of us, we're all about community. We're all about being friendly with one another. So if you have,
Yeah, but if I'm not with Fred, I'm most likely with Jody or Fred's dad.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. I can't wait to see you again in person, Fred, and I can't wait to meet you in person, Amber. It's going to be very, very fun.
Can't wait to meet you too.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, guys. Have a great night.
Have a good one. See you often.
Thank you. So yeah, as I was saying, the New England Fishing Expo that they will be at with Carpy Commando. I feel like they were kind of focused on the interview a bit, so I will plug Carpy Commando there for a bit for him. They will also have a booth at the New England Fishing Expo. Will be right down the row from USA Carp Guide, Bottom Feeder Baits, and West Coast Bait Boats. Once again, we all will be at the New England Fishing Expo in Marlborough, Massachusetts. That is going to be January 30th to 31st and February 1st. We're coming up to the date, guys. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you to Dave and Daniel Kinney and Ben's Tackle Shack for getting us carpers into the door. It's going to be year one, and we are going to try to, blow the roof off this thing. Let's show people that European carping is coming, and it's going to be here to stay. And who knows, maybe in 5-10 years, our style of carping is seen as just carping. Maybe we can drop the whole Euro thing and this style of fishing is just normalized. So that'd be pretty cool. Once again, I do want to shout out, Bottom Feeder Baits, James Sanders, Kenny Mack, everything that they do over there. Let's shout out USA Carp Guide. Thank you guys. Connecticut Custom Tackle, West Coast Bait Boats, Catch, very cool things coming to Catch. And lastly, I do want to shout out our awesome producer, Austin Jones, who has been moving around and bouncing people all show, making sure everything works, making sure everything sounds okay. So shout out Austin Jones. He's really been killing it lately and making sure that our shows go off without a hitch. It makes my job a lot easier when we don't have to worry about, audio issues and are we streaming and what's the quality like. Austin has really taken the ease of the show off my shoulders, and I just want to thank him for that. Lastly, I want to thank you guys for watching as you do every week. And thank you for subscribing, guys. We hit 500 subscribers on the channel. So I'll probably be doing, something special for that for this next coming week. But thank you guys for 500 subscribers. You guys were the first 500 here. Let's go ahead and get the next 500 over this spring. So thank you guys. I'm going to go cook dinner. Have a great night. Producer, roll that outro.
It only takes 4 or 5 seconds when we're bound to float. It's sinking or swim, bit thinking of you in the afterglow. And the tide's got 4 or 5 seconds on my.
Hi, I'm Daniel Irish from USA Carp Guide. Do you want to turn a good fishing trip into a great one? Introducing baiting mixes, the smartest way to plan your feed strategy. Browse ready-to-made mixes crafted by expert anglers, or build your own from scratch. Choose ingredients, set quantities, log your results. With real data from your sessions, you'll know exactly what bait to use and when. Smarter prep, bigger catches, fewer blanks. Download the Go Catch Fish app.